we are finding it difficult as a country to really even see the proper direction for the country. You see that the entire government has been thrown into a state of campaign. And I will give you very key examples. One, I found it very interesting that when Alan was going to file his nominations, the Deputy Minister of Finance, Agbana, was part of his campaign team. Now you have an economic management team chaired by the Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The Deputy Minister of Finance, her position on who leads Ghana or who leads the NPP into the next election is a verdict on the leadership of the gentleman contesting.
That's your interpretation.
But that is supposed to be, because if I choose to support President Mahama in my internal primaries, it is because I have confidence in his ability to provide the leadership that Ghana needs. And so if you have a Deputy Minister of Finance who is supposed to be working under the leadership of the Vice President who chairs the economic management team, taking or supporting a different candidate other than the Vice President, I believe, from my personal view, I think that it raises concerns about the capacity or the performance of the Vice President, because we have a local adage that when the crocodile comes out of the water to tell you that, say, the tilapia is dead, you have every reason to believe it because the crocodile is from the water. So I found that to be very interesting about the Deputy Finance Minister's decision not to support Dr. Bawumia, but Alan Chemanten. Again, I have followed Alan's campaign as well, and he's raised these issues of abuse of office. I think that
he insinuates about money
and all of that. Well, to be fair, in every contest, people it's always easy to accuse the incumbent of taking advantage of the office, to abuse office and all that, incumbency advantage and all of that. It usually happens. In 2016, for example, even when President Mahama and the NDC ran the very modest campaign, even when President Mahama never used any state institution or state resources in his campaign, the NPP was shouting all over the place about abusing office. And today, the very things they accuse the NDC of doing, they are doing those things in multiple folds. And let me say, look, this whole idea of Dr. Bawumia goes to campaign in a bus and what have you and all of that. I see the convoy. We all see the convoy around.
But he's in the bus.
No, but you see, it doesn't matter if he as an individual, I haven't seen him in the bus. But I'm saying that it doesn't even matter if he as an individual decides to sit in a bus just for the optics.